You told me people were too soft, and you say that we cry too often. And I first pictured the poplar trees in my grandparents' backyard and how they shed in June, and you seem to think people do the same things with their emotions. Then you said that we are but a generation made up of snowflakes, but I prefer summer and something a bit sweeter, so all I could see were ice cream cones melting on a sunny day, except your words aren't the sun and people aren't desserts, but our society doesn't seem to mind us taking bites out of each other. So I guess I can see where you went wrong. You tell me to grow a spine whenever you're out of line, and we act like it's fine that you call softness weakness. I imagine the first time your mother held you in her arms, you cared about biceps before skin. You didn't realize that warmth was love. I think you took your first words telling someone else to be quiet, or your first steps were just trying to beat someone else to a finish line. You say, I'll never understand because we're two different kinds of people, and I agree. You don't practice kindness. You think violence is a virtue, and sure, I'm a pacifist, but much rather that than some political poltergeist. I sense you think I'm too sensitive. And I do cry, but not too often. You say my head is in the clouds, so that must make my tears rain. And your yelling must be thunder, so take all the pride you want in being louder. Thunder doesn't make people grow. You scare them, and if you force children to hide under their beds too often, they become monsters, so mock me. If my voice cracks, at least I don't break. I will water the seeds you trampled and the flowers you stomped under your feet. In my hands I will press. My actions are worth no less than yours. This softness is reparation for the damage you've done. I don't punish, I teach that there is passion in compassion, but no hell in helping. You warn me that I will be taken advantage of in the real world when the disadvantages are you don't know. Softness is holding hands with girls in the color blue. Softness is requited tears in ocean mist. Softness is planting pansies and painting watercolor. And softness is part of femininity. And I know you always want to crush or chew that word, but don't suffer through this toxic, unadulterated masculinity. Be gentle to yourself. Because whenever you're not, you end up telling me that I am too much of a girl. When you can't have too much of a good thing, darling. Softness is the word darling. And it's also how you should have learned that there are so many ways to feel that have nothing to do with your fingertips. And that is why when we say that we feel touched, it has nothing to do with someone else's hands.